Welcome back to The Savage Man, which is part of the final Warden arc. Oh boy. We've got to convince James Noble that you and me are on his side now, the Valkyrie. To do that, we got to get in touch with that wife of his. Cool. I figure if he sees his wife's blessing, got his wife's blessing, then we can get his help in fighting Neuron, maybe. I think it's gonna take both his wife and his old partner to get him on our side. It ain't gonna be easy, seeing as how the two of them got hitched and all when he left. Not to mention the fact that Noble's still got his son. He's like 15 years old, but it's something we gotta do. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Yeah, I started tracking her after I saw things with James didn't go so well. Here's where she usually is. I tried to find out from her where Jim is, too. You're gonna have to decide whether or not it's for the best thing to bring Jim with you to meet James Noble. In the meantime, I'll do what I can on my end to pinpoint where Noble is for you. Maybe even set up a little meeting, yeah? It's what I do now, the Valkyrie. The impossible. Well, impossible for you, maybe. Not for me. Anyway, I'll leave you to go talk with the former Mrs. Noble. Yeah, it sucks. She moved on. Kinda sucks. She's right here. Bet she thought I was going in a door mission. Hello there, what can I do for you? Jennifer Donner, I'm here to speak to you about James Noble. What about, my dear James? Do you want to pay your respects? I believe Prater Barry is going to be setting up a memorial for him soon. No, James is still alive, Jennifer. He's what? That's not possible, Netherrocker. Please don't lie to me like that. That's not that can't be true. Why should I believe you, Netherrocker? Why should I believe you over Prater Barry, over what everyone's told me? Would you rather believe he's derezzed or that he's alive? I want to believe he's alive so very badly. Alright, I'll believe you, Netherrocker. You said you want to save James. I'll do what I can to save him. If you need help convincing him that you're on his side, then take this. It's a family portrait back when we were still a family. This means a lot to me, Netherrocker, so I'm trusting that the next time I get this back will be when James hands it back to me. Thank you. Do you know where your husband, Jim, is? I don't know about bringing Jim with me. He's in the housing district in Lambda sector. He actually just called there for an emergency, something about some otherworldly invaders. I really hope he's alright. Oh, good. Arachnos, great. Look, Netherrocker, I know what you may think of me marrying James' partner, but I never stop thinking about James, not for one day. Jim was there for us when James went missing. Please don't let James hate Jim for this. They were the best friends. I don't want to change any of that. I'll do my best. In other words, I'm going to go talk to him, but I don't want to bring him with me, because that will cause some issues. Don't want Noble getting all bent out of shape. Like, the portrait is enough. Woke up very tired this morning and just kept sleeping. Now I'm doing this. The PvD seem preoccupied fighting those oddly dressed combatants. You'll have to be careful not to get in the crossfire. If you care, that is. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go find Donner. Wait. It's Longbow. Oh no. Here I thought it was... Oh no. No, 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 no. Man. Hurt pretty bad. Okay. Hey, Powers Division, right? Good thing you showed up. Don't know who these freaks in tights are, but they're packing some lethal weapons. One of them pierced through my shoulder. It ripped right through it. You think it's the resistance? James, he's alive? So someone else knows, huh? James told me he was going into some super cop program, said it was top secret, that he couldn't tell anyone, but he confided it to me. When they said he derezzed overseas, I knew something went wrong, but what was I supposed to do? I had to take care of Jennifer. He made me swear to if anything went wrong. If I told anyone else, well, that would have been the end for me. Then who would take care of Jennifer? I need your help to convince James to join my fight. I guess he's going no matter what. I'm in pretty bad shape right now, but I'll do what I can, Nether Valkyrie. Ever since James left, things have gone downhill here. Maybe getting him back will redeem some of the bad things I've done already. I'm in pretty bad shape here, though. I can give you something of mine that will give James, or, well, you could drag me wherever James will be. I'm not going to drag you. You just ask, give me something to give to him. Takes his badge out of his pocket and hands it. James always hung on to this badge. It was the first one awarded him when he joined the PPD. They gave it to me when they said he derez. Give it to James and tell him I'm sorry for everything. Cool. You just get some rest, dude. Dun dun dun. Alright. You gotta meet once more with James. Let's go talk to James again. His tag should now be Noble Savage, which is kind of cool. I like the name. Let's go. If you're hearing noise, it's the gardeners. Joy. Okay. Alright, here we go. What have you come here for, Nether Valkyrie? If you look at this, it's nothing. This is the map. We're not going anywhere else. It's just a convo. Alright. Nether Valkyrie, what do you want from me? Are you here to help me in my fight against the resistance, or are you here to try to spread your lies about Praetorberry? Show James the old badge and the photo. Enraged, James throws his badge to the ground and rips it away. Not what I had hoped. Oh God, I'm sorry, James. Come on. Look, dude, think. I'm here for the people too. I will not let you harm my family, my wife, my son. I'm not trying to do that. Dude, can't. Dude. James Noble collapses, staring down at the torn photo of his family. He picks it up, looking it over, reading the writing that Jennifer wrote. He sees his eyes filling with recognition, as if he's remembering something. You spoke with my wife, my ex-wife. From what you said, Jim, he's taking care of her. He's making sure that she's safe. He is. Jennifer's safe, and she misses you. Look at what I've become, Nether Valkyrie. People are terrified of me. They fled when I tried to go to the surface. I thought this was done to me by the resistance, but now, seeing my badge, remembering Jim, remembering Jennifer's face, I remember it all, Nether Valkyrie. This was Praetorberry's doing, separating me from my family, making me into this monster. All I wanted to do was become stronger, to protect Praetoria, to protect my family, and now I can't be with the family I love, or the state I swore to protect. I'm sick and tired of living like this, Nether Valkyrie. Will you help James? Will you help reveal Praetorberry's experiments? I will, Nether Valkyrie. I will go to whatever location you have set up and help you reveal the injustices of Praetorberry. You have my word. Alright, I'll see you soon. Cool. One mission, and unfortunately I gotta tag along, but he's a lot stronger than me. You'll see. Alright, Aaron. We're close to being done here. This is great, Nether Valkyrie. This must be what it feels like to make a step in a cause. I'll wire you the info to the I'll wire the info in the lab to Noble. With you and him acting as muscle and me acting as the brains, there's no way that Neuron's dirty little secrets are going to stay hidden for much longer. You ready the final act of this little show of ours? Yes, I am. We got this thing all set to go blast netheralkali. I sent the coordinates to Noble. He's making his way to the lab now to tear down anything that gets in his way. That's going to provide a distraction for you to get in there and find out whatever is going on. Listen, I don't mean to get all mushy, but I got to thank you for all this. I know I'm kind of a tough guy to get along with. Well, I mean, not really. I think I'm a pretty perfect guy. I bet more perfect than you, to be honest, but you get the point. This whole thing that we're doing now, it feels right, you know. I never did much with my skills, always just hurt people, did whatever I wanted to, but we're helping out a good man today. We're exposing the secrets of Praetor Barry. This is the right thing to do. I'm happy that I got to do something good before all that stuff Neuron did to me causes my brain to fry. But hey, if you were able to help James Noble, maybe you'll be able to help me down the line, right? Okay. Here it is. You need to hurry, though. James is in there fighting a good fight, but there's only so much of one former cop turned super monster can do. I am not a loyalist here, so... If you're doing all of this, there's a little bit more dialogue you can do. Just by doing that. Doesn't change much. But I'm not about that. I'm just here to present the stories. You can hear the sound of battle in the distance. James Noble has been through here, and Praetor Barry's lab has known his anger. Ooh. Yeah, it's not that big a map. And, hey, test rangers. I need to find Noble Savage. Have you seen him? I think he beat up a bunch of you. Oh, I missed you. So you get the boop. Oh, doing that. Oh my gosh, he has been through here, hasn't he? Oh. I'll have to face off against those three. We're just gonna follow James Noble's path of destruction. Oops. We might have to take an elevator to another floor. Insert that. Hi. You're the last one. Don't run, please. Okay. Try not to attract the attention of those other idiots. Please don't run to them. Hey, Noble, are you in here? Anywhere? Okay, guess you're on the next floor. Which is also the last floor. Holy crud. Not that big a map. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna say he's been through here. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, you guys just lie there on the floor. Oh no. You find Noble Savage laying on the ground, riddled with bullets. You see a bullet was planted straight in his forehead, though he's still not derezzed. Nether Valkyrie, I did my best to stop these projects. I could not take them all. The man with my device is here. You have to stop him. You have to be the one to find what Praetor Barry is doing. I'm sorry. Easy, James. At your strength. Whoa. Aaron Walker chimes in. Looks roughed up big time. Look, put this code into the side of his device. I just whipped it up 2 seconds ago. Pretty neat, huh? It'll hook him up to the emergency teleport system that the Resistance has in the underground. He'll need some work to be patched up afterwards, but it'll save his life. The Resistance, I thought they were the ones who sought to destroy our beloved, beautiful city. But now, perhaps some of them can help take down people like Praterberry, who care nothing for the city. Very well, Netherark. I will join the Resistance. Thank you, Nether Valkyrie. Just teleported away to safety. And we will meet Noble Savage again. Meanwhile, the guy with his device is here? Oh, no. I looked up to see who it is. Okay, well, if you know anything about Maelstrom, he's not part of the good Resistance. He likes to do things the hard way. Finding him is a tough part, because he's actually kind of rough, because he can hide. I'll look for him, though. We also have to find the data that's in here somewhere. Not too sure where it is. It's what we call a glowy. James Noble has been handled. What? Well, I'm handling you guys. Oops. He went down hard. Come back here. I found Maelstrom. Okay, let's take Maelstrom down. He's set up as a lieutenant, which is good. Okay. Got him. Not really. He does that every time you try to get him. And we got the data. Okay. Before we do anything, let's look at this clue. Project Olympian. He hacked Praterberry's systems and found out about the projects he was working on, specifically regarding James Noble, the ghouls, and what they are for. Noble, the ghouls, and the failed experiments were all being worked on to create a new super cop. That much you already know. What was revealed here is that this was just the first phase of Praterberry's plans. The next phase, which seems to already be underway, is called Project Olympian. And if you followed me through Maria Jenkins' arc, you know how that ended. The goal is to mimic the power that Emperor Cole received from the Well of the Furies in order to create an army of soldiers that are at least half as powerful as Emperor Cole and willing to serve him. Praterberry notes at the end that this process is already underway, though he has had to deal with numerous failures due to the nature of the project. He believes it will be done in time for Cole's grand plan to Project Pretoria or something. Interesting. Alright, let's talk to Aaron Walker. You know what, Nether Valkyrie? I don't say this about many people, but I gotta say, you did that job better than I could. Don't get cocky, though. I just figured out how I could do it better. Just kidding. We're good friends. Anyway, this whole Olympian project sounds pretty horrifying, don't you think? There's no way the resistance could hold out against an army of Coles, not without support. But that explains why Barry is so gung-ho on cranking these things out. I did some digging and found out that James Noble is resting in one of the resistance hubs in the underground. They got all the bullets out of him. It's actually pretty shocking. I can't believe the guy took a bullet to the head and survived. Now that the resistance has him, you and me on their side, I think Cole's gotta stand a chance. I think Cole ain't got I don't think Cole has a chance against us. I'm going to say it my way, because no. Well, at least till my brain pops. I'm good until then. Oh, yeah, you don't need to worry about getting me those meds. You got bigger fish to fry than fixing the brain of some hacker. I'll do what I can in the meantime to help you guys out. Speaking of which, I got some chick trying to talk to me in my mind. She says that she wants to talk to you. You mind opening yourself up so she can do this? I really don't like having someone else's voice in my head. No problem. And we'll find out who that is next time. I'll see you guys in the near future. Thank you for watching.